Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Hope you guys are having a great day. Seems like a pretty good day in here too, and the sun is shining, so I can't complain.
It's going to be a great day. The weekend's just around the corner. We got a great show lined up today, a lot of fun stuff. You're going to learn something about the entire area. So all you got to do is
that a promise?
Dude, that's a promise. I bet you.
Absolutely. All right, but first, let's check out that sunshine and check out our weather.
All right, afternoon temperatures are warming up nicely. Right now, a live look at Georgetown, courtesy of Georgetown Small Engines. A couple of boats there in the waterways. Temperatures in the 70s, 80s as well. 80 in Florence, 81 Bennettsville, 79 out in North Myrtle Beach along the Grand Strand all the way down through Georgetown at this hour. Warming up nicely. The cold front has not yet made its appearance, but that doesn't mean that the winds aren't gusting. Take a look at Darlington, almost a 40-mile-per-hour wind gust, 36 gusting out in Florence, sustained at 28. Sustained 21 in Marion, gusting to 32 along area beaches. Very similar conditions. Sustained 15 to 20, gusting up to 30 miles per hour. Now these gusts 30 to 35, occasionally one like you saw out in Darlington, close to 40 are possible, all because of this cold front. Now it is a dry front, which means we will not see any rain with this. However, as this front moves our way, it tightens those pressure gradients above our heads, and the tighter the gradient, the faster the winds. Very similar to a hurricane in that aspect. So we will continue to see these winds again, sustained 15, 20 miles per hour at times, and then those gusts about 10 to 15 miles per hour stronger than the sustained winds. This will be the case throughout the remainder of the day. By 8 o'clock after the sun is set, that's when those winds relax as the daytime heating ends and that cold front finally pushes offshore. That's when the winds will begin to relax. Your trash can wind meter, we're on a level 2 today. That means open lids on the trash cans are possible. Anything that has not been tied down in your yard could be tipped over or blown around as well. Look at that inland forecast in the 70s and 80s today under those mostly sunny skies. Grand Strand, very similar conditions, 84 in Carolina Forest and 80 degrees in Socastee. But tomorrow, much cooler temperatures, down about 10 degrees below average along the Grand Strand. We are dry for the weekend if you're heading outside with any outdoor plans like the Myrtle Beach Food Truck Festival. Wet week next week.
And welcome back, everybody, to Carolina and Company Live. It's a Thursday. Let's find out a little bit about today. It's Thursday, April 19th.
That's right.
And this is Garlic Day.
I like garlic. Do you like? Oh.
And it's also
no vampires in here, I can promise you.
Humorous day.
Yeah.
All right.
Hilarious.
Laugh it up on that one.
Yeah,
all right.
That's great. All right, birthdays, 1978's James Franco, 40 years old, Golden Globe for Best Actor in Pineapple Express, Spider-Man, and Oz the Great.
1979, Kate Hudson. She's 39 years old. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, a movie, and also Me and Dupree. TV series Glee. There she is,
Love
Kate
her.
Hudson.
Absolutely. 1986, Maxine, 32 years old, former professional wrestler, WWE diva, and was a model also in a movie called Funny.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Is that what it said?
That's it. Hey,
all right,
Maxine,
funny.
how you doing?
Hilarious.
All right, let's look at today in history. All right, 1960, baseball uniforms began displaying players' names on their backs. Before that, you had to just guess who was playing.
So were there numbers on there before?
Had numbers on them, but then
no
they
names.
put the names on the back in 1960.
Interesting. 1982, NASA named Sally Ride to be the first woman astronaut.
Okay, man, here's something about ladies.
Uh-oh.
I did not know, so listen up.
Okay.
They always apply mascara with an open mouth.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And if they attempt to close it, they mess up.
It's true.
And they get mascara everywhere.
Judy? True. True.
You do that? Everybody does it?
It's
You do
true.
it?
Absolutely.
I did not know that.
I think it makes your eyes open wider if you open it out like this.
All right, that's it from the Know It All department today. A great show lined up. Fun stuff. Stay with us.
We'll be right back. The following is paid for by Core Fitness.
And welcome back. All right, we're talking a little bit about Core Fitness now. Let me see if I get this right. Beach Town Throwdown.
You got it.
Did I get it?
Perfect. We're going to demonstrate. Okay, move the table. I'm kidding. Judy, tell us what this is.
Okay,
Throwdown.
so we have done a CrossFit competition in the summer every year. This is the 6th year. We have a new location, a new name. So it's June 2nd and 3rd, and every year it has grown. So we have we're at the old Myrtle Square Mall site. So we're really excited about this site because it's wide open.
Oh,
and,
absolutely.
Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, CrossFit.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about.
Beach Town Throwdown.
There's the website. You can find out a lot more about it. Now, this is some tough competition.
They come from everywhere. It's not just Myrtle Beach. I mean, they come from, I think the furthest is probably around Pennsylvania, maybe. So they come from, yeah, many different states away. And it had, like I said, it's grown. We have several divisions. We have a, what we call the CrossFit, RX division, which is like the top.
Right.
And then there's kind of a scale division, which doesn't mean it's easy. It's just modified. So the weight may be lighter, or some of the movements may be scaled down, so we can open it up to as many people.
Well, that's
come.
great.
Yeah.
Not everybody's going to be at that top level,
very
and you
few,
want to give
actually.
people
Yeah.
the option to compete.
Yeah, and we have a master's division as well, so it's open. And in the past, we've tried teen divisions. It hasn't really caught on with the teens yet, but we try every year. We
You
try
say
to get
teen?
Teen.
Teen, all right.
Yeah. But we do have
I feel
teams
like
as
that,
well.
Yeah, I feel like that's coming, though.
Oh yeah, it's definitely coming. Yeah,
All right.
we always have a couple, but never just quite enough to fill it.
Sure.
Now,
Yeah.
how many people could take part in this, you think?
We'll probably have about anywhere between 500 and 900
Whoa.
competitors.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah,
So this is just a one-day event?
it's a 2-day event.
2-day event,
Yeah, Saturday
okay.
and Sunday.
All right, and now people can come out and watch this. How does that work?
Yes,
and can you sign up still if you're a CrossFitter?
Oh, you can absolutely still sign up, and we're also you can sign up to be a volunteer. So if you go to the website, there's links for that, and you can sign up. And we would love to have help, but we'll have a bunch of other vendors out there too. So there'll be food trucks. There'll be kids for things for kids to do,
Right.
And all kinds of vendors selling.
So bring everybody.
Bring
It's a great
everybody.
event. It's going to be
Yes.
really entertaining,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
and if anyone's interested in being a vendor, we're still taking vendors. So,
So you can go to that website and find out about that too?
Yeah,
Well, I saw
absolutely.
some of the pictures that was sent, and they were just, man, those were some pretty, tough
yes.
people doing that.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah,
I'm
and
telling
they
you.
do four workouts, and if they make it to the finals, they do another workout. So we
Goodness.
have individual competition, and then we have team competitions.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I probably couldn't enter, could I?
If you there's scale. Remember she said it's
scale,
scale
yeah.
down.
There's
They're
a low-
scaled
there's
and
a
a
low-
master's. Yes.
That's an old folks one.
Now,
Yes.
now,
Okay.
are you going to be able to compete yourself, or are you kind of coordinating this?
No,
year?
very few of us from
Yeah.
Core Fitness can actually compete. We do put teams in, like some of our athletes now will definitely compete, but the employees, we're like all hands on deck.
Absolutely, absolutely. All
Well, y'all been
right.
pretty busy lately.
Yeah,
Everything rolling?
it's been really good. Yeah,
As
and
a-
I have this new shirt on
New
that
shirt.
says "Spin Hair, Don't Care" because we have these awesome brand new spin bikes with the latest technology, and they are unbelievable.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah,
Fantastic.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Core Fitness, Judy, thanks. Always
Thank
a pleasure
you.
to see you.
Thanks for being with
I'll
us.
be back today. I go by there once in a while. I'll ride by there.
Right.
All right, we got
Ride
more
by
coming
wheel.
up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, coming up, the Florence County Sheriff's Office Outback Steakhouse Golf Tournament is going to be coming up. It's going to be on May the 4th, and they've been doing this for a while.
Well, a long time, and the money goes to Camp PD Pride, of course. And we got Wayne with us and James, and yes, I remember the first tournament we did.
Cecil's pig.
It was, they put a pig out there, and the closest to the pig wins
$200.
And they actually awarded him a pig today. It's in the office. We weren't allowed to bring it out here. But first, let's find out a little bit about Camp PD. I want to talk about that, and then obviously the event.
Camp PD Pride.
22nd years for the golf tournament, but it raises the majority of the money for Camp PD Pride, which is a nonprofit, ages 8 to 12, and all the money we raise for this tournament goes directly to Camp PD Pride.
How many kids have been through that program?
Right near 6,500 right now.
And it's all free.
My goodness.
Free.
That's what's so amazing about it.
What an incredible program to be a part of during the summer. It's 4 weeks, right?
4 weeks.
All right.
Come to the beach every Thursday, take them to the water park, Wild Water.
Wild Water.
Feed them, let them have fun.
I love it.
You can't beat that.
You can't.
All right, now, the tournament.
Time.
We talk about Outback Steakhouse. Now, James, they put on a feed, and doesn't
They do.
don't
They feed us good. Steaks, chicken, cheesecake, salad, the whole 9 yards.
I mean, that's people used to think I went for the golf tournament. But
No, you went for the food.
I went to eat. I went to eat.
No, yeah, you went for the food. Now, James, tell me a little bit about May 4th. What needs to happen? Can you still register?
We still have some teams available in the morning only. Afternoon tee times are full. You can go to our Camp PD Pride Facebook page or the website and sign up.
Okay, and sign up. So you still can take some teams.
Yep, we still take a few teams in the morning.
Now,
how many teams you got all together? What do you have in it all together?
What do we end up with, Wayne?
Between 40 and 44 teams.
Okay.
Okay.
4-man teams. You got about 180 to 210 golfers each time we do it.
All right.
And it's probably the most fun golf tournament I've ever played in.
Well, it's different from all the other ones. You know, mostly you get the prizes for the closest to the pin.
Yeah.
But we get this little pig called Cecil. You put him in the woods.
Stuck on that
One of you
pig.
guys who shake the ball to go into the woods. If it lands closest to that pig at the end of the day, you get 2 $100 bills.
They don't know where it is. They keep it hidden. So that's
You
pretty
can see
cool.
the flag which comes out of his rear end. The flag is up in the air. But people land on the green. Somebody's close to the thing. The next person says, "I think I'm going for the pig."
I love it. I love it. Fantastic.
I tell you, it's a fun one. I'm
Absolutely.
telling
Do you guys know what you raised last year for this event?
I don't remember what we cleared last year.
$9,400.
Really?
It's fantastic. And that pays for these kids to be able to go to camp, and that is free to these kids.
But we still have openings for the morning tea time.
Okay.
8:15, but the afternoon tea times are completely full.
All right,
Okay.
check in right here if you want to get in the morning tea times. You can still get in coming up
That's
May
right.
4th. And it's going to be where? What golf course?
Country Club, South Carolina.
Country Club of South Carolina.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
being with us, guys.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. All right, we'll be right back.
And welcome back to Carolina Company Live. All right, this Saturday down in Georgetown, we do a little shagging, right? In town under the big tent. And this is something the Rotary Club puts on, the Georgetown Rotary Club.
And it's not just a little shagging. This is a huge event. They shut down the streets.
King Street. King Street.
Okay.
We'll shut it down tomorrow at 12 noon so we can start to get the tent set up and everything, and then the beer wagon comes in and the food sets up. We're going to be having Perlo. We're going to be having pulled pork sandwiches, cake. We're going to have some cake.
Whoa.
And then, of course, a little wine, a little beer, too.
All right, now there's a group. Tell them who the band is.
The band is Heart and Soul, and Heart and Soul has been so good and so popular that this will be the 5th year that we brought them back. They, year after year, they've just been really great.
All right, now let's tell us a little bit about the Rotary Club and what all y'all do.
Well, we're involved in a lot of things, and this supports community projects, but primarily this is for Alzheimer's research. And we've given over $250,000 over the past 12 years.
That is wild.
Yeah,
over $250,000.
And every year we've exceeded the prior year. This year we're expecting that we're probably going to be able to write a check for $40,000 for Alzheimer's research.
All right, now they can still get, all they got to do is come to the event and they can get in.
There are tickets available, or they can go online to www.rotaryclubgeorgetown.org and buy tickets online. That's been a popular way this year. It's taken off.
I went down one, I don't know, a couple of years ago I was down there, and it was a big deal, and the band's great.
Yeah.
And people have fun. They like to have fun. People like to go out and have fun.
Yeah, it's a real attraction in Georgetown. And we have people coming from Columbia. We have people coming from SOS up here in Myrtle Beach. They take a little break and come down and see us down there. Variety.
So this is a good time to do it. All right, if anybody's looking for something to do, the event starts Saturday, April 21st, and anybody and everybody's welcome.
Yes, sir. We have a wide open tent, lots of room. The weather's going to be perfect. The Channel 15 meteorologist says that Georgetown's going to be nice on Saturday.
Hey,
it's not going to be too hot.
Hey, it's going to be perfect when you're talking about 60 degrees down there. And this is the thing, you always look for people to help with volunteering, and I bet you have no problem finding Rotarians to help with this.
That's true. We have about 55 volunteers that put this thing together. They start today. We're doing some stuff, and we'll be working through the weekend. Of course, the cleanup after it's all over, we got to give the road back to the city.
You got to clean up, and y'all have to do all of that.
Yes, sir.
All right, check it out. April 21st. What time's it all start Saturday?
6 o'clock for shag lessons. 7 o'clock the band goes on.
All right, we're talking down in Georgetown, the annual Shag Festival. All right, thanks. Amanda disappeared. No, she was having a coughing spell. She'll be right back. Stay with us. More coming up.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Right now talking about beach patrol.
Yeah, down in Georgetown County Sheriff's Department.
That's right.
They do a lot of the beach, and they do the rivers. They do a little bit of everything. Jason's with us now.
Keeping everybody safe, right?
Yeah, that's right. Now let's talk a little bit about your beach patrol down there.
Well, beach patrol's just getting ready to get cranked up. We've had kind of a cold April, but I think people will be heading to the beach in May. Primarily, we have 2 full-time officers and 3 part-time officers serving backup. They patrol the beach in vehicles called Rangers and 4-wheelers.
Right.
There's some examples of them at work, and safety is our main goal. Sheriff Lane Cribb wants everybody to enjoy their trip to Georgetown County, be safe on the beach. The biggest problems we run into are people who insist on bringing glass bottles down to the beach, and that's against the law in Georgetown County, of course. Sometimes you'll have fishermen who are careless, throwing lead sinkers over swimmers, and that's a problem for some people. Dogs not on their leash. Georgetown County has a leash law that you can't let your dog go splashing through the surf chasing a tennis ball anymore. You have to keep your dogs on a leash.
Well, that's pretty good. Now, when you do this is probably a duty, working the beach. These guys got to love that.
Well, it's not their only job. So sometimes they're on the patrol of the road, and other times we've had Chuck Weaver's our senior man. He's 12 years as beach patrol, and Georgetown County's beach vacation population's growing every year as they've marketed it more and more. You have Garden City, Merle's Inlet, North Litchfield, and Litchfield, and the population goes up exponentially during the summertime.
A lot of areas to patrol.
Well, and I was going to say they probably do enjoy it, but we all know how hot it can get in the summer, so it probably is a little warm and toasty out there. But, growing up, I grew up in Pawleys. Growing up, we didn't have beach patrol, really. Growing up, over the last probably 10 years, I would say, I've really seen a lot more of it, and those are efforts from the Sheriff's Department.
Sheriff's Office, yeah.
Okay.
And, more people, unfortunately, translates into more problems.
You're
so
right.
as it gets more and more crowded, people tend to interfere with their neighbors more, or we want everybody to have a pleasant experience and go home safely.
Great.
All right, let me read a few of the violations from last year, okay? Some of the big ones, the glass warning, that's the big deal. 88, they want to make sure it stays off. Dogs on leashes, 36 this past year violations. Parking. People don't care where they park sometimes.
Don't park in people's yards.
Yeah. And they do it, 104 tickets this past year.
That doesn't surprise me on Pawleys Island.
Yeah, jellyfish stings, only 737 last time. Missing persons and boating violations up to 22. So there's a lot of things the Sheriff's Department does in Georgetown County.
And thank you for keeping us safe. We really appreciate that.
We appreciate it.
Well, it's our pleasure, and keep an eye on your kids on the beach.
Absolutely.
That's the big deal.
That's the most important thing. Be safe.
Thanks, Jason.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for being with us.
All
right, stick around. We'll be right back. Being on Carolina and Company Live is probably the best job I've ever had. I come to work every day, and it doesn't even feel like work. And working with Cecil is definitely a highlight. He's a crazy guy. He says all kinds of crazy things, but he can get away with it after being in the business for 45 years, and he can teach me so much. Every day I come in, I can learn from his stories and work towards my future in TV. We have a great time together, and how you see us on TV, that's how we are off set as well. We truly enjoy working together and what we do, and we thank you for joining us.
Just starting a new business, or you have an established business that you need to let people know about? It has been proven that television advertising works. Carolina and Company Live is a show that can do just that. You can show what you have to sell and talk about it at the same time. You're the salesperson. It's a fun show that covers everything happening in the PD area, the Grand Strand, and North Carolina. Wanting to improve your business? Then advertise on Carolina and Company Live. Contact me, and we'll take care of you. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. A great show today. I learned a lot.
I did too. Absolutely.
And the Georgetown County Sheriff's Department, they do so much. They have boats.
They do.
do the rivers and everything too.
Yeah, well, and that's important. Like he said, with people coming in, the population growing in Georgetown County, it's really important to keep everybody safe. And
that's right.
definitely.
And that's what this show is all about. We want to keep you informed of everything going on. Thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow, it's the weekend.
That's right, Friday is here. And sorry for my coughing attack during the middle of the show.
Yeah.
Things happen. Have a
See you
great
tomorrow,
afternoon.
everybody.
See you later.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Myrtle Beach Hyundai's Car Connection. Robert Wingate, Jim Mims, man.
Beautiful day.
I know, and I'll tell you what, I put away all my jackets, had to go dig something out of the closet. As I got up this morning, I was, of course, I'm to that point, I guess everybody is, where I asked Alexa what the weather's going to be like for the day, and Alexa says, it's 39 degrees. I'm like, it ain't 39 degrees.
What time did you check? 7 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, it's like 6:30.
6:30, right?
Yeah, 39 degrees.